She was born a princess, but she chose to become a warrior. She could have lived in comfort, but she chose the battlefield. Even in death, she did not fall in fear. She fell fighting. Queen Amina was not just a ruler. She was courage. She was power. She was a storm that history could not silence. Dust rose from the feet of horses. Drums echoed across the wide plains. And in the center of it all stood a young girl with fire in her eyes. Her name was Amina. She was born in the year 1533 in the kingdom of Zazzau, in what is now known as Zaria, Nigeria. Her mother, Queen Turunku, ruled the land. From childhood, Amina did not play with dolls. She trained with soldiers. She learned to ride horses before she could fully braid her hair. She held a sword like it was part of her own arm. People whispered, "She is not like other girls." They were right. When Amina was a teenager, she followed the army into battle. While others feared the sound of clashing metal, she felt alive. She studied war. She watched generals. She learned how enemies think. When her mother died, her younger brother Karama became king. Amina did not complain. She waited for 10 years. She built her strength and gathered loyal warriors. Men respected her because she was brave. She fought beside them, not behind them. Then Karama died, and Amina became queen. Queen Amina built one of the strongest armies the land had ever seen. 20,000 soldiers marched under her command. Kingdom after kingdom fell. She attacked cities in the north and marched south into forest lands. Trade routes became hers. But Amina did something no ruler had done before. After every victory, she ordered high walls to be built around the conquered cities. These walls were strong and tall. They are still remembered today as Amina's walls. Her enemies began to fear her name. But power creates enemies. Some chiefs did not like taking orders from a woman. One of her closest commanders, a man she trusted, joined her enemies. He believed a woman should not rule so fiercely. At dawn, when the betrayers tried to rise against her, she struck first. The battle was quick and bloody. The commander who betrayed her was brought before her. "You taught me war," he said bitterly, "and you learned nothing about loyalty," she replied. Justice was swift after that day. No one dared question her strength openly again. Years passed. Amina grew older, but her spirit did not weaken. In her later years, she led one more great campaign. Her advisors warned her, "My queen, let younger men lead this war." She refused. "I was born on the battlefield," she said, "and that is where I will stand." The fighting was fierce. One evening, her camp was suddenly attacked. It was chaos. Amina mounted her horse and charged into battle like she had done her whole life. But this time was different. Some stories say she was struck by an arrow. Others say she was surrounded and fought until she fell. But all stories agree on one thing. She died as she lived, with a sword in her hand. Queen Amina was a storm, a wall, a blade in the dark. A legend not because she was feared, but because she was fearless. Please like, share, and comment. Subscribe for more historical stories like this.